What would you do if someone you trusted sold your daughter into sex trafficking? Would you place your trust in the system, wait for justice to slowly unfold? Or would you decide to become the consequence yourself? In October 2020, John Eisenman, a 60-year-old father from Spokane, Washington, learned that his underage daughter had been sex trafficked in the Seattle area. While searching for her missing daughter, Eisenman found out that her 19-year-old boyfriend was allegedly responsible for selling her to the traffickers. Faced with this nightmare, Eisenman didn't rush to the news cameras. He didn't vent his fury on social media. Instead, he went quiet, because a plan was forming in his mind. First, he did what any parent would want to do. He rescued his daughter. He brought her home back to safety. And then he waited patiently. He tracked the boyfriend's movements, locating him in Airway Heights, Washington. When the young man appeared, Eisenman seized his moment. He abducted him, tied him up, and forced him into the trunk of a car. Then, in a brutal act of vengeance, Eisenman smashed his head with a cinder block and stabbed him to death. It was cold, calculated, and final. He drove the car, the body still hidden inside, to a remote spot in Spokane County and simply left it. For almost an entire year, the secret remained buried. But secrets have a way of surfacing. In October 2021, someone unknowingly moved the abandoned car back into a Spokane neighborhood, parking it on East Everett Avenue. It wasn't long before curious locals took notice. Someone peered into the trunk and made the gruesome discovery. The investigation quickly led investigators to John Eisenman. He was arrested, charged with first-degree murder, and held on a $1 million bond. But here's where the story takes another turn. Eisenman didn't deny what he'd done. He didn't try to run or beg for mercy. His stance was clear. He had acted to protect his daughter, and he seemed prepared to accept the consequences. So, it forces us to ask, did this father go too far? Was this calculated murder, or the desperate act of a parent pushed beyond the brink? Did he do what any father might feel driven to do in such an extreme situation? Would you have waited for the justice system, or would you have become justice? Was John Eisenman a murderer, or in his own desperate way a protector? Like and follow for more.